Massive 8.8 magnitude earthquake triggers Pacific tsunami. Coasts of Russia, Japan, Hawaii, and the U.S. on alert. Tokyo, July 30th, AP. In one of the most powerful seismic events recorded in recent history, an 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck off the eastern coast of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula early Wednesday, triggering tsunami waves that reverberated across the Pacific Ocean, reaching the shores of Japan, Hawaii, Alaska, and the U.S. West Coast. Though the full scale of damage remains under assessment, authorities across multiple nations issued tsunami advisories and ordered mass evacuations from vulnerable coastal zones. Early reports suggest limited physical damage, but the psychological toll and logistical disruption have reignited memories of past tragedies, particularly Japan's 2011 disaster. Wave of panic across the Pacific. The epicenter of the quake was located approximately 119 kilometers southeast of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, a major port city in the Russian Far East. Russian officials confirmed tsunami waves up to 4 meters (13 feet) inundated parts of Kamchatka, leading to localized flooding and pushing fishing boats inland. Power supply was shut down in affected zones while inspections were underway. Japan, still haunted by the 2011 tsunami and Fukushima disaster, moved swiftly to evacuate coastal populations. Although no damage to nuclear facilities has been reported, thousands sought shelter in designated evacuation centers. Tsunami waves of 60 centimeters to 1 meter were recorded in Hokkaido and Iwate, with minor surges felt as far south as Tokyo Bay. In Hawaii, state officials activated Black Hawk helicopters and high-water rescue vehicles, while tsunami advisories prompted gridlock on highways and panic among coastal communities. Although the tsunami waves were estimated around 1.8 meters (6 feet), peak to trough in nearby Midway Atoll, Hawaii's exact impact remains under close observation. United States and Pacific nations on high alert. Tsunami advisories were issued across the U.S. West Coast, particularly in Oregon, Washington, and Alaska, where waves under 30 centimeters were observed. Authorities warned that even small surges could pose threats through strong currents, flooding in low-lying ports, and unpredictable wave patterns. In Canada, emergency alerts warned of incoming waves along British Columbia's Vancouver Island. Mexico's Navy also issued warnings, expecting waves to reach Ensenada and Chiapas, while New Zealand, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, and other Pacific Island nations braced for surges and unusual currents throughout Wednesday. Not just one wave. Experts emphasize that tsunamis are not single-wave events. Dave Snyder from the U.S. Tsunami Warning Center noted, "These waves cross the ocean at the speed of a jet plane. When they hit shallow waters, they slow down and pile up. Communities can experience multiple waves for hours, or even more than a day. This complexity is why advisories remain active in several regions, with some areas experiencing intermittent wave activity long after the initial impact." A global seismic event. The earthquake ranks among the most powerful ever measured, comparable in intensity to the 2011 Japan earthquake, magnitude 9.0, and significantly stronger than most quakes recorded in recent years. It was followed by aftershocks up to magnitude 6.9, further heightening fears of subsequent seismic or tsunami activity. The Pacific Ring of Fire, a geologically volatile zone, remains one of the most earthquake-prone regions globally. In early July alone, the Kamchatka region experienced a cluster of quakes, with the largest reaching magnitude 7.4. Global preparedness under scrutiny. While no major casualties have yet been confirmed, the quake serves as a sobering reminder of the fragile balance between nature's forces and human resilience. Nations across the Pacific are again testing emergency response systems, public preparedness, and international cooperation in real time. As one evacuee in Japan told NHK, "The images from 2011 are burned into our minds. When we heard the alert, we didn't think twice. We just ran." The 8.8 magnitude earthquake may not have caused catastrophic damage yet, but its ripple effect is a stark warning. As tsunamis continue to reverberate through Pacific coasts, vigilance remains paramount, and the global community is once again reminded of its shared vulnerability in the face of Earth's seismic might.